Ended up taking a break even today. Not the best of the trades. I kind of jumped the gun there. This price action is just making me impatient. But I just decided to cut it at break even. So essentially, what I thought. Let me just remove all of these drawings. Essentially, these are daily targets, daily levels. Essentially, what I thought would happen. I was bearish, right? And the plan was again to wait for a 5 minute structure shift and then short it, even after we closed above this. But I saw, us having a breaker right here, and we were hanging around in this area. Then I saw like this new 5 minute candle coming in, right? But the 15 minute candle was also closing, and this right here, somewhere around here, is a 15 minute fair value gap, which I was trying to pay attention to. But I see this, I see the breaker. 5 minute looks like it's going to reverse. I see us reacting like with this massive candle up. I think this is like the reaction, and the 5 minute is going to continue higher. And I take this trade with the stop there, and I was planning to take profits up there. This would have made sense if my bias was bullish on the other time frames. But given the fact that at the time the 15 minute was still bearish, it still is now, but this is just very choppy. We almost closed below, and then in the last 2 minutes just went up. Um, the 15 minute was still bearish and could go all the way up here. Um, the 5 minute again was the only thing saying bullish, and I had the plan to wait for this break of structure. But then I see this massive upside candle, and then I say, okay, I'm gonna miss out on this opportunity. And this was exactly the problem, is that I thought I'm gonna miss out because I was waiting for so long. I just thought that I was gonna miss out on that trade. Uh, that said, this just immediately went into drawdown. I wanted to close it, but ended up just closing it here for basically break even. It's minus $3. Managed to close it here, but this was pure and sheer luck. No skill involved. This was basically a gamble trade, and I closed it like after we see this close. Like I could have waited and waited for this close and maybe see how it would have done. But this just felt like the same trade I took yesterday. It just felt like it. So I was like, okay, get me out at break even. I don't even care if this moves because this just doesn't feel right to long here when all of the other time frames are saying that we were going lower. And we ended up chopping around, chopping around, chopping around. I planned, to get this, try to get this short off of this 5 minute. You can see how messy this is. Plan to get the short of this 5 minute order block on the reaction. But again, by the time this new 5 minute candle opened up, where is it? At here, by the time we did, we closed with this candle, and I said, okay, if this candle engulfs it and it closes somewhere, like if it closed somewhere down there, then I'm gonna short it because 5 minute power free up. Then we broke 1 minute structure. I think it's safe to assume that we're going to go lower, and I would have shorted to these lows. Didn't get that. We ended up pumping again, pumping. This is now bullish. There's this order block. Then we break it here. And once we break, we just dump down to the 15 minute. There's also this extreme, but again, this is now bullish, so I'm not willing to short that, especially after this. And yeah, I'm just going to decide to call it a day. You can see here that on the last, where is it? So on the last 5 minutes of the candle closing, the 15 minute candle close, we just went up and then we broke. We're now bullish again on the 5 minute. So I would need to wait for a close below here again. even then I wouldn't trust this price action to short. And it's just all very messy. So just gonna call it a day. I got pretty lucky, closing this at break even. And yeah, let's see if tomorrow I'm not relying on complete and sheer luck. That said, hope you enjoyed. Bye.